Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. In this video, Group 3 will explain the Captain material. Before entering the video, I will introduce the member of Group 3. 1. Haika Fikri, myself. 2. Ferdian Yuda Pratama. 3. M. Gazi Fitra Harja. 4. M. Dayu Ibnu Iqbar. 5. M. Bagus Yuda Saputra. 6. Viola Anggun Winanti. 7. Fitri Anissa. 8. Hasi Wahyu Widiasti. And 9. Firzani Firdiani. Okay everyone, enjoy this video.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, good morning everyone. I am M. Dayu Ibnu Iqbar. You can call me Dayu. I am from Kelompok 3. In this occasion, I would like to talk to you about club. The focus of my talk today is verbs used to talk about sport, especially verbs play and go. How do you know when to use play or go when you talk about sport? Are these sentences correct? So, how to use play or go correctly? First, I will explain about how to use play. Play is used with ball, sport or competitive games where we play against another person. Example, soccer, tennis, chess, basketball. Okay, the next point I will explain about how to use go. Go is used with activities that end in, which indicates that the sport that is done requires a person to go somewhere, street, or even water to do it. Example, hiking, swimming, jogging, fishing. So, how the application verb play or go in a sentences? Here are some examples of using verbs play or go in sentences. First, play. How often do you play tennis? I play poker with my friend on Friday night. I don't like playing computer games. Second, go. I will go hiking when the weather is good. I'm going fishing on Sunday. Let's go jogging, don't be lazy. Based on my explanation, there are some important things that must be remembered, namely, first, those who use the verb play are regular nouns which belong to competitive sport or games, play to win. Second, using the verb go is a noun in the form of gerund verb ing, which is a type of sport that can still be done even if alone. Okay, that's all I can say. Hope you can understand about my explanation. Thank you. The next point will be explained with my friend.
Alright, thank you for Dayu. And next I will explain the subpoint, which is match the location to the sport, then make the sentence. In this case, you will match a sport with the place to carry out the sport. Example, for the first one, you can swimming in the swimming pool. The sport is swimming and the location is swimming pool. Second, you can play volleyball on the volleyball court. The sport is volleyball and the location is volleyball court. And the last one, you can play billiard on the billiard table. The sport is billiard and the location is billiard table. Thank you for attention, and I will pass the next subpoint to my friend. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is M. Bagus Yuda Saputra. I'm from Group 3. In this morning, I will tell about my material. And my material is the article grammar. First, the definite of article. The definite article is the word the. It limits the meaning of noun to one particular thing. For example, your friend might ask, "Are you going to the party this weekend?" The definite article tells you that your friend is referring to specific party that both of you know about. The definite article can be used with singular, plural, or uncountable nouns. Number 2, the indefinite article. The indefinite article takes two forms. It's the word when it precedes a word that begins with a consonant. It's the word and when it precedes a word that begins with a vowel. The indefinite article indicates that a noun refers to a general idea rather than a particular thing. For example, you might ask your friend, should I bring to gift to the party? Your friend will understand that you are not asking about a specific type of gift or a specific item. Number 3, exceptions choosing a or an. There are few exceptions to the general rule of using a before words that start with consonants and before words that begin with vowels. The first letter of the word honor, for example, is a consonant, but it's unpronounced. In spite of its spelling, the word honor begins with a vowel sound. Therefore, we use an. Last, article before an adjective. Sometimes an article modifies a noun that is also modified by an adjective. The usual word order is article plus adjective plus noun. If the article is indefinite, choose a or an based on the word that immediately follows it. This is the example of article grammar. The definite article. 1. Please give me the red hammer. The blue one is too small. Number 2. Please give me the large nail. It's the only one strong enough to hold this painting. Next, the indefinite article. Example number 1. Please hand me a book. Any book will do. Number 2. Please hand me an autobiography. Next, the other example. An hour drive, a main room, to keep your children busy. I saw an accident of a car. That is an excellent pencil. I need a kilogram of salt. And last, I was born in the West. That's enough for me. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Haikal Fikri. I will then explain about the use of the word there is and there are. There is and there are in Indonesia will mean ada atau terdapat. There is and there are is used to show an object in a place. Therefore, for the use of this word, it is necessary to know a lot known in English. Okay, then I will explain about there is. There is always followed by a singular noun. Singular nouns are usually followed by a or an at the beginning of the word. For example, a pencil, a book, an apple, an egg, an umbrella, and others. Example of using the word there is. For affirmative sentence, there is a ball on the field. In the sentence, there is the use of a, so that the word is singular. In negative sentence becomes there is not a ball on the field. In the interrogative sentence, is there a ball on the field? The answer, yes, there is, or no, there is not. Second example, affirmative sentence, there is a golf club in my house. So that in the sentence negative, there is not a golf club in my house. In the interrogative sentence, is there a golf club in my house? The answer, yes, there is, or no, there is not. We said that there is also used in uncountable noun. Uncountable nouns are for the thing that we cannot count with number. Example of uncountable nouns are water, sugar, assistant, cheese, T, and other. For example sentence, for affirmative sentence, there is some water in the swimming pool. For negative sentence, there is not any water in the swimming pool. For interrogative sentence, is there any water in the swimming pool? The answer, yes, there is, or no, there is not. Next, there are. There are always followed by a plural number or more than one noun. Plural nouns are generally marked with the suffix s or s at the end of the word. Example, books, students, pencil, box, course, and others. Example of using the word, they are as follows. For positive sentence, there are two famous football teams in this city. For negative sentence, there are not two famous football teams in this city. For interrogative sentence, are there two famous football teams in this city? The answer, yes, there are, or no, there are not. Second example, in affirmative sentence, there are two golf courses in Pekanbaru City. In negative sentence, there are not two golf courses in Pekanbaru City. In the interrogative sentence, are there two golf courses in Pekanbaru City? The answer, yes, there are. No, there are not.
My name is Firza Dwi Firdiani. Alright, here I will explain the material preposition of place. Preposition of place is an English preposition used to indicate a place or possession. The place or possession is displayed in a combination of preposition with the object of preposition, which is called a prepositional phrase. There are many explanations regarding this preposition, but I will only explain a few. Number 1, above or on top of or on. Use above when the two objects are not touching. Use on or on top of when the two objects are touching. Example, the pictures are above the couch. The pillows are on the couch. Number 2, under or below or underneath or beneath. Use under when one object is covered by another. Example, the ball is under the book. Example 2, the ball is below the books. Number 3, beside and next to are the same, but beside is a little more formal. In everyday English, we usually say next to. Between means that the object is in the middle of to another object. And this last part, I will show some example. Enough of the explanation about the preposition of place. I say thank you so much.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Ferdinand Pratama. I'm from Public Administration 2021, Group C English Lessons. Here, I will explain about preposition of place. Before we talk about preposition of place, I will explain to you what is preposition of place and what is purpose. A preposition of place is preposition which is used to refer to a place where something or someone is located. The preposition of place give you the ability to tell everyone where something is located. Next, here is 5 examples of preposition of place. First, in front of. In front of is prepositional expression that means close to the front of something or someone. It is the opposite of behind. For the example, the swimming pool is in front of the soccer stadium. The second is between. Between normally refers to the something in the middle of two objects or things or places. For the example, the tennis court is between volleyball court and boxing arena. The third is on. On means that something is in a position that is physically touching, covering, or attached to something. For the example is volleyball is on the table. The fourth is behind. Behind is the opposite of in front of. It means at the back of part of something. Example, the basketball is behind the box. And last is next to. Next to usually refers to a thing or person that is at the side of another thing. Example, the golf field is next to the basketball court. I think that it's all. Thank you for the attention. And last, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Fitri Anessa. I'm from Administrasi Publik 2021. Preparation of flight inside. What is preparation of flight inside? A profession of flight is a profession which is used to refer to a place where something or someone is located. Profession of flights give you the ability to tell others where something is located. Next, example of profession of flight inside. In front of something, the profession is in front of. People means close to the view or in front of someone. For the example, the takraw field is in front of the volleyball hall. Between normally refers to something in the middle of two objects or things for place. For the example, the badminton court is between the billiards court and the racing area. On means that something is a position that is physically touching, covering, or attached to something. For the example, volleyball is on the table. Behind is the opposite of in front of. It means at the back, far of something. For the example, the basketball is behind the box. Next to usually refers to a thing for person that is at the side of another thing. For the example, the golf fight is not to the basketball.
So the video this time, I will explain about the use of commas, question marks, and full stop. We use commas in a list word. Example, water skiing, canoeing, and mountain biking. We use commas for pause in sentence. Example, energetic and, above all, interesting. We use question marks at the end of questions. Example, why don't you try Sunrise Summer Camp? Okay, fill in the missing commas, question marks, and full stop. Number 1. Is there a swimming pool at the club? We use question marks. There is gaming rooms. There is also cafe. We use missing commas. 3. You can play football, tennis, and cricket there. Number 4. Can we go canoeing at the camp? We use question marks. So, can we go canoeing at the camp? Number 5. There are 2 swimming pools and a bowling alley, but there isn't a tennis court. We use full stop. Your children can do many activities there, such as canoeing, water skiing, and mountain biking. We use missing commas. 7. The staff are friendly and experienced. We use full stop. 8. Has the center got a basketball court? We use question marks. Join the sentence using an or but, as in the example. Number 1. There is a bowling alley. There are 2 basketball courts. Answer. There is a bowling alley and 2 basketball courts. 2. You can play snooker. You can play table tennis. Answer. You can play snooker and table tennis. 3. There are 2 swimming pools. There are not any tennis courts. Answer. There are 2 swimming pools but are not any tennis courts. 4. You cannot play football. You can go swimming. Answer. You cannot play football but can go swimming. 5. The center has got a cafe. The center has got a games. Answer. The center has got a cafe and games. Okay? Thank you.
My name is Hasiwahi Widiasti. I will explain the material about advertising. Now we will discuss the definition, purpose, generic structure, range, features, and example of advertisement. So, if you are going to offer an item or service, then we need advertising. The definition of advertising is a text consists of a public announcement commonly found in advertising, newspaper, television, or internet advertising. Sometimes it is about a product, service, or an event for sale. Next, generic structure. If we want to make an advertisement, of course, there be a generic structure, mainly the first, one purpose of the word advertisement, and second, name of product. This is about the name and brand, what are event to say. And last user, which required product. The last one is range of features. 1. Use the interesting word. 2. Use simple word. 3. Use promote expression. And 4. An ad example is in this side.